Your hair looks longer than last June. There's so much I've been dying to know about you. But we've been distant, is it too soon to call pretending it's to ask you what's new? And I hope we haven't lost our way, 'cause it feels that way to me. But I know that when I see you.
I'll drink my faith in dollar beers. One can say I wasn't here. Hope we're drunk enough to cover up the day. I'll watch the singles fight the time as they try desperately to find a body warm enough to keep the night alive. There's ancient movies on the wall and cigarettes for quick withdrawals to break the ice and laugh it all away. Strangers in the tired light share the story of their lives. Oh, what do you say? Forget the words of our day to day. What do you mean? The world will stop as we spin our dreams on. Very green with fingertips that only keep whatever sticks. Pockets wide, believing more would be the fix. We turn our feelings into stones, throw them into waves alone, cast them far away from anywhere we'd know. Boots and heels crowd the floor through puddles of the alcohol, and on another round of games they play. The tender makes his nightly call, and chattering in the bathroom stall will tell themselves they'll meet another day. Oh, what do you say? Forget the words of our day to day. Oh no, what do you mean? The world will stop as we spin our dreams on. Graffiti on a wall of bricks and broken bottles just for kicks. Jokers on the side for every call. They're closing tabs but nothing wrong. They drink or either play along, so we make plans to one day see it all. Oh, what do you say? Forget the words of our day to day. What do you mean? The world will stop as we spin our dreams on.
Days remaining in 2024. Do you have your saving plan in order for next time? But okay, what about a 40-year financial plan you know you're going to be able to retire?
All I know is I'm going to spend a lot of money on golf.
Okay. I think a 2025 wealth planner, and it's incredible.
My financial health. A little more seriously, when I type Yahoo into the search, finance is the default search result. Movies are hopeful that audiences will come to embrace the tongue-in-cheek pairing like they did with Barbie and Oppenheimer. The first 5 months of the year were kind of just hampered by some those strikes, and also there's still some hangover from the pandemic.
Really not performed well at the box office at all in the past few years there have been a ton of flops. The same
grip it has on a certain audience, but it really needs this movie to do well because Universal has invested a lot. The reason why we're talking about this story, it is hard to imagine.
It just takes some polishing of your skills and resume to stand out to them.
If you're a professional looking for your next opportunity in the fun,
In just a few days, you'll receive a recorded video review with
I love the way you take it slow.
continues to rise.
You make this light inside me glow.
Down this virtuous
You're the only one who knows me. Saturate me when I'm gray until all my colors show. I get lost in those hazy eyes. I'm in love with these lazy nights. So maybe we could stay back, lay back here and enjoy the ride. I don't wanna feel the night. I just wanna chill under the northern lights with you, with you. Do whatever you want me to do. Sadie, you save me, keep me from floating away. Blue dream, baby, leave me with nothing to say but say. I love the way you take control. You lift me up when I get low. I gave you the right of way. Now I see you sideways. But even when Saturday ends, I know I'll see you again. I don't wanna feel the night. I just wanna chill under the northern lights with you, with you. Do whatever you want me to do. Sadie, you save me, keep me from floating away. Blue dream, baby, leave me with nothing to say but say.
verloren haben, aber nicht nur die ÖVP, sondern auch andere Parteien. Gestern haben wir
Abstimmung zu erwirken. Getötet. Der dreifache Mord konnte dem Afghanen nicht vorgeworfen werden. Er ist rechtskräftig.
Schwieriger. Die Reaktionen in der Region sind gemischt. Viele der Hollywood-Ikone erscheint auf Deutsch. Den Zuschlag hat ein kleiner Verlag.
When you have a weapon that is that talented, that explosive, better than the other professional players that we know are extremely talented.
Thank you. moving to LA, so I'll stay home and write these songs, pretend I'll make it someday. My friends are getting married, they're all settling down, so I lay here, watch the ceiling fan go round and round. And it's always gone too fast, like a trip to the beach or the life of James Dean. And it kills me to think I'm avoiding the pill I can't swallow. Haven't seen my twin brother, I keep missing his calls. It's funny just how easily a family can drift apart. Finally getting married to an angel in human form, but I still think about Nashville, we're staying near the record. And it's all